Okay, I knew the weather was going to be better yesterday than it was in the days previous. But because of the way that my car was positioned in the sun, the inside of my car actually got hot on a 40-degree day. I mean, don't get me wrong, 40 degrees is much better than, the low 30s, high 20s. But it's just such a difference. Seriously, I remember back in 2014 and 2015 when we had the polar vortexes, in which it was so incredibly cold. You had mornings that were 0, 1 degrees, -1 degree, somewhere in that area. And when it finally got to 20 degrees, I'm like, huh, this is actually quite nice and warm. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's talk about my low, my high, my active kindness. Well, pretty obvious. My low, well, actually, what was my low yesterday? I don't remember what my low was yesterday. You know what my low was? Don't get me wrong, I had plenty of my mom's meatloaf last night, but it's so good you just want to have more. So, even though I had plenty of meatloaf last night, my low was I didn't have enough. You know what I mean? It's that good, guys. I love my mom's meatloaf. So, yes, I did have my meatloaf last night, which is part of my high. Yes. As well as, I got to hang out with my mom and dad, which was nice. And I got to watch the Go Big show. That was awesome. New episode of Hot Ones. Totally Not Mark. Oh, and I'm starting to watch a new show. I don't want to give too much on the show yet. I'll be doing the thoughts on that show later. But know that if you've been following me on Facebook, then you know what show this is. All I can say is I'm really excited to watch more. I've only seen the first episode so far. I mean, I said I was going to binge it, but not too fast. I don't want to do that too fast. Let's see, what else? What was my act of kindness? Oh, right, my act of kindness was I helped my mom set the table before dinner. Which, yeah, she needed help with that one for sure. Because we not only set the table for dinner, but we also took dishes out of the dishwasher and put them all away too. And put the silverware away as well. Although, technically this is a low, but I don't really mention it because I never need to bring it up. But I actually have a query for you guys. If you have a dishwasher and you have a compartment to put your silverware in, and it's a compartment where the silverware has to be standing up, please, do you put the knives and forks in upside down or handle side up? Because the instructions in the dishwasher say, or actually, handle side up would be upside down, but the instructions on my mom's dishwasher say that you're supposed to put your silverware in, blade side, pointy side up. Now you know why I'm asking. Because sometimes, if you're not careful, you'll accidentally, poke yourself. My father's actually cut himself a couple of times because of it. Not fun. So, yeah. I mean, I've never had that problem because I know better than to look before I leap, so to speak. But, honestly, I do not know why that's even a thing. In the compartment, it's caged, so water and soap are going to get in and out. So why? I don't know. I need to know that. I wouldn't mind knowing what that is. Anyway, with that being said, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. This is the second to last Friday, if you're a Christian or a Catholic, that you can have meat until Lent starts. So be sure to get your fix in now. Figure I better bring that up because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm getting what I need, but it's me. I want more than what I need. Who am I kidding? I'm a carnivore for sure. Don't get me wrong, I eat my vegetables. I love my vegetables. In fact, I go for my vegetables first if I have to, because the meat is better. But I do eat them. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for my father. My mom will actually have to tell my father to eat his vegetables. I am not even kidding. And Lord help him if it's a vegetable he doesn't like. The only thing he's really particularly picky about is Brussels sprouts. He doesn't like Brussels sprouts. He thinks they taste like dirt. Me? I love them. I love Brussels sprouts, man. Brussels sprouts where it's at. I'm not even gonna... That's not even a question, man. Brussels sprouts are awesome. Love Brussels sprouts. Actually, I don't even need to make them with bacon. I love them so much. That's how good they are. And if anyone has eaten Brussels sprouts with bacon, because actually, have I had them with bacon before? I can't seem to recall if I have. I'll have to get on that. Maybe ask my mom to do that or something. I don't know. Right. So, where do we get? Where to continue? Oh, right. Yesterday's episode Hot Ones. Dustin Poirier is awesome. And I was actually wrong. The episode took place after he fought Conor McGregor. Okay. I was not expecting. Normally they do it like sort of like a promotion when it's already like out and stuff, but no. He like literally in the beginning of the episode, Sean Evans is like fresh off his fight with Conor McGregor. I'm like, wow, we already did the fight? Okay then. All right. I'm actually okay with the fact I was wrong. Who knew? So yeah, Justin Poirier was great. There was actually quite a few questions involving fighting, well, for one thing, they really touched upon Dustin Poirier's roots, because he's from Louisiana, and he made his own hot sauce. And Sean Evans, pound for pound, the best hot sauce of 2020. So I don't need to get on that. And it's from a very reputable hot sauce maker called Heartbeat. They make some pretty good. I mean, I've never had any of their sauces, but from what I hear, they're really, really good. So I wouldn't mind trying his, definitely for sure. I talked about his heritage. They talked about some of his best fights, who was the best trash talker. I don't even know what else to say other than this is a really great episode. And, I mean, let's be honest, it's Dustin Poirier. He's a UFC fighter. An Ultimate Fighting Club fighter. Anyway, if he can last X number of minutes or X number of rounds in the octagon, I'm not surprised how he was able to take on those wings. I mean, don't get me wrong, he did have some struggles. I mean, the bomb definitely seemed to get him. And, he definitely had his, his struggles throughout. But other than that, he handled it like the champ that he is. What else did I talk about? Oh, he mentioned that he has a daughter, which is very sweet. Yeah, he has a little daughter. That's very sweet. What else? He talked about, what the best, entrance that a fighter does when walking into the ring is. And apparently there was, this one guy in Jersey who went out to the Price is Right theme. And here's the thing. The guy didn't walk out. He was actually hiding in the audience, and he had a name tag on. A la The Price is Right. Okay, that's dope. That is very dope. Okay. It would definitely make me rethink about what I would do if I ever had, an entrance song to do. I don't think I ever actually said this, have I? But around the time I had graduated from Trinity Pauling and when I was in college, I was wrestling and doing cross country. If I actually went through my entire college career doing both, I very much would have thought about having a career in the UFC. I mean, come on, cross country and wrestling. Not many things can stand up to that. I mean, some things can definitely stand up to that, but not many. At least that's the mentality I would have going in. Plus, if you can stand, again, X number of rounds. I mean, if you can run your butt off in college, like a half an hour, you can bust your butt kicking someone else's butt for X number of rounds and minutes. At least that's what I thought anyway. Right. Now, with that taken care of, let's talk about the Go Big Show. Oh man, the Go Big Show is awesome. Except for the end. The end is actually where it got kind of controversial. Because the final two acts last night were a gunslinger who actually played music with his guns. Okay. I'll tell you what, people are on the fence about having guns. That's a great way to use guns, I'm not going to lie. And the other act was a pair of twins who are also motorcycle stunt experts. So it was very, very interesting watching both acts because they both had their flaws. Like, the twins were in sync, but not 100% in sync. And here's the thing. The gun shooter missed several of his shots. And that ultimately is what led to the downfall of the twins. Because they thought they could hold back some of their best, knowing that the guy missed some of his shots. If that makes sense. They got cocky. And it really showed that they were kids because they're like, forget this, we're out of here. You know, we don't, I mean, how do you lose to a guy who loses self? I mean, don't get me wrong, I see the mentality where they're coming from, and I'm not gonna lie, I'd be foolish to say I wouldn't act like they did if, I clearly did better than someone else before me, and they still got all the praise and I didn't. But in a competition like this, it's called acting like a man. And you gotta be able to do that. Because there will be times when, you don't really get that sort of luxury. You gotta, whatever happens, happens. I mean, we've all learned that the hard way. I know I have. So, on the one hand, I can definitely see why those twins acted the way they did when they lost. But it's a competition. You gotta be humble in victory and gracious in defeat. That's actually a mentality that I try and live by. Even when I know for a fact I could have won, the world's going to keep on turning regardless. Although, give it some time. If those twins ever make a comeback, I think they're going to turn some heads. I really think they will. But for now, the gun shooter was really great. The sideshow act was great. The trick archer, that guy was awesome. Curving an arrow from left and right and above his head. Dude, that was amazing. I mean, you had to see it from Bert Kreischer's angle, which was like directly behind him to see how awesome it is. But I'll tell you what, man, the redneck archer, that guy's going to be awesome. And there's like one more week of this show, and then we go on to the semifinals. So we're nearing the semifinals. Yes. So apparently it's like 18 versus 18. Or it's like 36 contestants. There's going to be 18 after this round. Oh, right. Duh. They're working to a final 3. I should have realized that. Like, they'll narrow it down to 9. And then, Actually, how are they going to do the semifinals? That'd be quite interesting to see how they do that. Regardless, it should be it should be quite interesting. It really should be something to watch. Other than that, it's the weekend, and remember, if you're Christian or Catholic, it's your second to last Friday. You can have meat today. Be sure to, remember that, so you know. Because as soon as Lent starts, you're not going to be able to have meat on Fridays until mid-April, I believe, because Easter Sunday is the 5th. So, like, April 10th. It's actually right before my brother's birthday. Cool. It'll be great. You know what? It'll be a great way to celebrate my brother's birthday. I'll be able to have meat on Fridays. So, that's really all I got for today. Let's have a good Friday, everybody. Like, favorite, chat, the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, turn notifications on YouTube. I'm very humble in this video. For all of you guys who watch and enjoy today, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, our channel is going to be here to lend an ear. I'll see you back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.